Hello everyone, it's me again, your old nurse. Today we're going to talk about vitamin D. I'm going to try to explain a little bit about vitamin D, which is an essential vitamin that our body needed to function properly. Now, before I go into the explanation, I would like to explain to people that when you finish listening to my video, don't go and do self-medication by go and buy the medication and start drinking it. You might already have enough in your body, you don't know. But on the other hand, you might not have enough. So it could be better for everyone who think they need it to consult a doctor first. Let them prescribe it for you. Do some tests to know whether you have it or you don't have it. I'm not a doctor, I'm just an old nurse. I want to help people to know what vitamin D do in our body, how it functions in our body. And when we don't have it, that is lack of vitamin D in our body, what become of our body? What happens to us when we don't have sufficient vitamin D in our system? So that's what I'm going to try to explain today. Now, vitamin D is called the sunshine vitamin. Yeah, it's called the sunshine vitamin. Why? Because it's absorbed, it's free, it's absorbed from the sun. We that are living in Europe and the people that are born in Europe have problem with vitamin D deficiency. And we that come from a warm country like Africa, the Africans, the Arab, the Asian like the Chinese, Thailand, Philippines, they all have the same problem because we all come from warm country into the Europe continent that is really cold and doesn't have sufficient sunshine the whole year round. Now, our body produces vitamin D in response to sun exposure. Vitamin D helps regulate the amount of calcium and phosphorus in the body. These nutrients are needed to keep bones, teeth, and muscles healthy. The functions of vitamin D strengthens our immunity. It strengthens our bones, make our bones stronger. It helps strengthen the muscles in the sense that you will not have muscle pain, muscle aches, weakness. Vitamin D play a vital role in that. It helps support immunity and it fights inflammation as well. Yeah, vitamin D also do that. Because when the vitamin D support the breakdown of another medication or support the breakdown of another vitamins which have a different function. So when we don't have enough vitamin D, we are prone to inflammation and sicknesses. And it does increase your happy mood, like a lot of people always said that European people, they don't smile enough. They are always look moody. A lot of people go into depression because of the weather and they're always indoor. So it make them go into depression. So if you don't have enough vitamin D in the body, it does cause depression. It causes depression, and I'm still talking about the function of vitamin D. It improves heart function, and it aids in weight loss. That one, I'm not I can't go into that explanation that it aids in weight loss. Vitamin D support nervous system health. Yes, that one is Vata. And it also regulates insulin level. It lowers the risk of tooth decay. People who take vitamin D, always their teeth stay long. You have your teeth into the in your mouth or into a old age. You don't have a tooth problem and you don't lose your teeth when you get old as you are getting older. And gum help the function of the gums around the mouth. The, the calcium that benefits our bone couldn't will not be able to do its job without vitamin D. That is the calcium that benefits our bones will not work properly without vitamin D. We need vitamin D for strong bone growth, which without it, our bones breaks easily. Mothers without adequate vitamin D give birth to babies with ricket bone leg. You know, that kind of, you see children, they are born and their bone, their legs, instead of them to be straight, they are kind of bone, you know, like this. They are kind of formed like this instead of like this. It's inadequate of also of vitamin D from in the bone of the children, and that is in babies. And in the elderly people, the older you grow, the less vitamin D you have. So it will be appropriate to help the elderly people where they are growing older with that vitamin D. Either you help them to eat properly the food that contains a lot of it, or you help them to have supplement of vitamin D so that it will aid them and make them stronger. It will help them not to fall easily. Elderly people fall easily, and when their bone are broken, it's difficult also to heal because of that lack of vitamin D. So it will be nice to help them, babies, grown up, little babies, children, where they are growing, that they need it. They need it for the function and better to make their bones stronger as they are growing. And for the elderly people, again, when people get older, they also need it to prevent them for falling easily, breaking their bone, which is difficult to heal as a due to lack of vitamin D. Now, the vitamin D does have a deficiency. When you don't have enough vitamin D in the body, what happens? Most people don't show symptoms. They don't show the symptoms of a lack of vitamin D. But in severe cases, deficiency can lead to bone problems like I've said, ricket bone, bow legs in children, muscle pains in adults, joint pains, tiredness. You see, you're always tired for no reason. You know, muscle weaknesses. You know, when you just you start noticing some bumps and lumps in your leg. They do a lot of pain, joint pain, arthritis. People say they have arthritis. You see, wherever they walk from year to year, they have a pain in their leg. Like me, should I dance now or move my body too much? I will have it also. So with age, we begin to have all those signs and symptoms. And remember that our body does not produce vitamin D anymore like it used to when we are younger. So it's good for us to either take it in food or wake up early in the morning so you can absorb it in the sun. You absorb it in the sun from when the sun begins to shine in the morning till around 9:30 to 10 o'clock. That's the best time the physicians, the doctor said you can absorb, your body can absorb vitamin D and store it. Not the bright sun that is screaming heat, not that kind of sunlight. It's early morning sunlight that the doctor said is best to go and sit in it when uh, the sun is shining, so you can absorb it, your body can absorb it properly. And muscle cramps. Do you ever sit down for a long while and you have muscle cramp? Even sometimes you are just laying in bed and you turn the wrong way, and my God, that thing can be painful. Sometimes I'm driving and I have muscle cramp. I literally have to park my car one time, walk up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down to straighten, to make that pain to go away. And that was before I start taking vitamin D and magnesium. So when I start having those problems a lot, those cramps, I have to go to the doctor. And that's why the doctor pointed out to me that I need vitamin D and magnesium. So I start taking it. The cramps go away. Till today now, I don't have it as often as I used to anymore, unless I neglect my magnesium. After three days or 4 days, if I don't take it, then it come back. It's good to always take in a vitamin. If you are prescribed a vitamin, especially like vitamin D, keep it. Vitamin D, magnesium, a lot of time they go hand in hand. They're both, you can't take magnesium without taking vitamin D, because vitamin D help to break down magnesium for the body to absorb it properly. So these two help the muscle cramp in the body. And also, if you don't have enough vitamin D, you have shortness of breath and your mood changes a lot of time. You have chest pain. Sometimes you have this like kind of pinchy pain in your chest, that contraction of pain. Sometimes you literally have to hold your chest like this because of that kind of pain. Look for vitamin C, look for magnesium if you can. Go and see your doctor for good prescription. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, so that when I post a video, you will get a notification. Please subscribe. We can get vitamin D in 3 ways: either through our skin, through our diet, and through our food. Is the kind of food that there is the kind of food we eat that produce vitamin D are fatty fishes, uh, mackerel fish, beef liver, the liver of a beef, cheese, like cheese, lot, egg yolk also have it. And also, number 3 is from supplement. It's for supplement. But before you go into that supplement, best you go and see the doctor. The first and the second, the first option, which is through the skin, is free. You just have to wake up early in the morning when the sun comes out. Sit out in the sun, go in the direction where the sun is. Sit there until that can 9 o'clock, 9:30, 9 from 9 o'clock till 10 o'clock. I think that is the time the sun begin to get higher. You go inside the house. When you feel the sun is become too hot, stop, go into the house. That is free. Or you can get it through food. The third option is supplement, which you have to go and see the doctor. How much vitamin D do we need daily depends on our age. The Normal recommendation, it's normal recommendation. The amounts are all in unit, international unit. So from birth to 12 months, that's a baby, can have 400 IU, international unit. Children from 1 year to 30 years can have 600 international unit. Teens, teenagers 14 years to 18 years can have 600 international unit. Adults 90 to 70 years can have 600 international unit. 71 years and older can have 800 international unit. Pregnant women, pregnant and breastfeeding women have 600 international units. Now, when you don't have it, when you don't have this when you don't have vitamin D in the body, you don't have enough, when you don't have enough vitamin D in the body or in your food, you cannot absorb, you don't absorb enough vitamin D from food. You cannot, some people, they can eat the food that produces vitamin D, but their body do not absorb it. You understand what I mean? You can eat the food. You can eat cheese now. You can eat fatty food. You can eat fatty fish. You can eat cheese, but your body will not absorb that vitamin D from it. That is called the malabsorption of people who have malabsorption problem of vitamin D. You don't get enough exposure to sunlight. People, for example, they live in a warm country, Africa. They live in India. They live in Arab country like Dubai, Qatar, Kuwait, Yemen, all those Arab country, or in the Philippines, Thailand, Hawaii. They all live in, but they don't have enough vitamin D. You know why? Because some people don't know the time they're supposed to go out and sit in the sun to get the right amount of vitamin D that their body need. Number two, some people, the rich ones, they don't have enough vitamin D in their body. They sleep in air conditioner home. Their homes are all filled with air conditioner because of the warm and the weather. They drive in air conditioner cars. They go from air conditioner home into the air conditioner car, come out of that air conditioner car into the air conditioner office. Stay there for 6 to 8 hours, get into the air conditioner car again, and go into and home with air condition. So their body don't have enough vitamin D. You will see a rich person today is having he just have mood problem. He just mooding for no reason. His bones are always aching. His joints are always paining him, and he don't do any work. They're always sleeping. The women, the ones at home, they sleep a lot for no reason. They don't work, they don't have anything to do, but they're always tired. It's all these things that are causing it. You will see somebody will be always having chest problem, they are out of breath. It's all those lack of vitamin D that is also can contribute to that kind of problem. Or it is a person who have liver and kidney problem. If your liver and kidney cannot convert vitamin D to active to it to activate form, to activate it into the body, is also can cause problem. If you take medication, if you're taking medicine that interferes with your body ability to convert it or absorb vitamin D, it's also a problem. Those who are at risk due to lack of vitamin D, elderly people, like I said before, you see, if you pay attention, you see elderly people fall down a lot. They fall down a lot. They misstep, or just always misstepping their food. They think they put it there and they just kind of missed it. And the next thing they fall down. They break, their bones get breaky easily, and it does not heal easily. When they try to set their bone and try to help it, they don't get healed easily. It's all due to lack of vitamin D. When you are giving an elderly person, you take the person have this kind of symptom, you see they can't grab things anymore like they used to. Their hand can't go like this, to open a bottle of water, to grab a bottle of water and open it like we can do easily now. The elderly people cannot do so. They have to give it to somebody, help me to open it. They can't grab things. They cannot even hold things very tightly anymore. It's all bone problem. They need to be taken to the doctor so he can prescribe for them vitamin D. The doctor will know amount of units that need to be given to them. The doctor will know if they need magnesium, he will prescribe it for them according to their age and their body weight. The doctor will know that. But it's vital if we have elderly parents that will do this for them, and that will provide them with food that will give them sufficient vitamin D that they can absorb, they can eat good and get vitamin D from it, and encourage them to wake up early in the morning to go out and sit in that sun because they need it, and take them for regular checkup by the doctor so that maybe he can prescribe the supplement for them to drink. It's very important because they fall down easily, their bone get broken easily. And people who have dark skin, people like us, our body have less ability to produce vitamin D from the sun. So people with chronic kidney or liver diseases, they have problem with also, they need a lot of vitamin D. Those ones have to go and see the doctor. It also help them to heal and help their kidney, the kidney to heal properly and to function better. But they need to go and see the doctor. People with lymphomas, a type of cancer, they need vitamin D. People who take medication that affect vitamin D metabolism. If you are taking a certain medication and you are taking vitamin D, that vitamin D may not function. Your body may not absorb the right amount of vitamin D that it needed because of the strength of that medicine that you are taking, or the strength of the antibiotic that you are taking. People who take antibiotic or people who take some strong medication, it suppresses the strength of the vitamin D. So those people need to explain to the doctor. When you go to the doctor, explain to them the kind of vitamin you are taking. If you are taking a self-prescribed vitamin or herbs medication at home, tell it to the doctor when you visit him so that he will know. so that it know what kind of medication to or what kind of vitamin to prescribe for you, and it will know which vitamin con contradicted with another medicine. It's very, very important that you explain it to the doctor. People who elderly people, like I've already said that. So it's important that we pay attention to all these things when when we live in a country where the sunshine vitamin is free. African people, my people, how this thing I'm measuring is all free for us, but nobody like to go and enjoy it. Everybody want to stay in a house with air condition. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to stay in an air conditioner home, but when you stay in an air conditioner home in a long period of time, yes, later into your old age, all sort of sickness will start coming in because you don't allow your body to breathe the fresh air that it needed. You don't give him the vitamin that it needed. It's also the same like us who live in Europe, where we are shut in because we are forced to stay in the house, not because of the corona. It's just the lifestyle here that we are forced to stay majority of the year in the home because of the weather. When there snows outside, people don't go out that much. When it's rainy, people don't go out. When it's cold, people don't go out. They go to work, come back home, stay in. It's not that much activity going on during the winter time. So people get depressed a lot. People here are not smiling that much, all due to because they don't have that much contact with each other. Everything is through phone. Phone is good, but when you have physical contact with somebody, you sit there, you look to them, you laugh with them, you touch them, you laugh. It's different than phone. And we Africans, we are blessed with that. Take advantage of it. Enjoy it. Go out in the sun. Sit early in the morning sun. Sit in it for early that morning till 10 o'clock. Then it's finished. I hope people enjoy this video, and I hope it will be of benefit to everyone who hear it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If I bring out a new video, that you will get notified by YouTube. Remain blessed. May God bless everybody. May God bless everyone with good health. May God protect every home. May God bless every home. Happiness, good health, and a lot of love.